Ready for a good time tonight because when Adams and Plackemeier get together, it's always a party. So I know tonight's not going to disappoint anyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Plackemeier. Brian and I have been best friends since as far as I can remember. And for those of you who do know me, no, but really, I'm Zach, and I'm honored to be here singing Brian's praises tonight. It's not hard for me to think back and picture a 8-year-old Brian Adams walking down the halls of St. Cletus. Same haircut, same smile, actually same beard that he wears today. One thing I always remember about Brian is he bragged about being born premature. Which, at the time, I didn't know what it meant. I just figured it meant he aged quicker than everyone. Because in 5th grade, his chest looked like Austin Powers, and big bushy Elvis sideburns. But seriously, a lot of times in these speeches, rarely does the best man compliment the groom, and I must say, Brian, you look stunning. Like most guys growing up, Brian and I were both avid sports fans. I loved soccer and football growing up. I felt like Brian always loved basketball. Later in life, I pursued basketball, and I still think Brian's a big influence on me to do that. He stopped playing basketball our freshman year of high school, and he became the biggest super fan Duchenne has ever seen. Whether it was boys or girls basketball, Brian was in the front row yelling things at the other team, getting everyone riled up. I can only imagine he's apologized to Courtney for the things he yelled at her while she was playing at St. She probably would care a little bit more if it wasn't coming from the guy in a big puffy camo jacket with ripped jeans and a dirty Napa Auto Parts hat. But what she would have been proud of, what she may not know, is the multiple food eating contests Brian won at our pep rallies. So these took place, once a year. He won it freshman, sophomore, and junior year. We won't talk about senior year, but so let's see. He ate 22 Jack in the Box tacos in one contest. This is all in 30 minutes, by the way. 22 Jack in the Box tacos in one contest, 18 McDonald's cheeseburgers in another contest, and 24 White Castle burgers in another. The guy is small, but he can eat. So if anyone's got any leftover food, just raise your hand and we'll make sure to get Brian right over there and clean the plate right off. So being Brian's best friend growing up, I knew this day would eventually come. Assuming Brian could convince someone to marry him. And he has had a lot of accomplishments in his life, but today definitely ranks among the top because he did find a beautiful person like Courtney. Courtney, you look amazing tonight. I'm so happy Brian found you. But thinking of that, I don't know how he found you. A lot of times he can't even find his way home after working that out. There's plenty of stories on that. I'd share some, but the DJ would probably cut me off. And we'll just move on from that. But in all seriousness, Courtney, you have made Brian happier than I've ever seen him. I remember the first time when you guys were seriously dating, and we used to make fun of Brian for dating a St. Charles West Warrior. So we used to give Brian a little bit of trouble, mainly because he was so anti-St. Charles West in high school. I can recall multiple times, a lot of St. Charles people here. So my parents live over in Governor's Place, Brian's family in Huntington. Multiple times making the drive from my parents' house to Brian's parents' house while he mooned St. Charles West. So, not one of his finer moments, but it did happen. In all seriousness, no, Courtney, you're a perfect fit for Brian, and I know you two will have a long and happy marriage. Just one tip, make sure you have plenty of his favorite beer, Ham's Light, around the house, and that will avoid many fights. So, it's tough to imagine the kid I used to make Jackass videos with growing up got married today. But he's been my best friend my whole life, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Courtney a few years too. They're both perfect people, and Emily and I couldn't be more proud to call you guys our friends. So, love you guys. So, unlike my speech, this night is something that I don't want to end. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone on the dance floor. And today's been awesome, and I could not be happier for the newest Troy, Missouri couple. Now, like I said, I didn't say this, but Brian gave a speech at my wedding 2 weeks ago, and he gave a phenomenal speech. He was the best man at my wedding, and I'm no expert yet, Brian. You know, I've only been married 2 weeks. But if I can give you one piece of advice, it's wear your damn wedding ring. All right, if everyone can please join me in raising our glasses to the happy couple.